Take 10,959. Okay, this one's it. I got a feeling. Jesus, help me, please. Okay, here we go. Does this make me look fat? No. Does this make me look fat? The voice in my head says yes. The voice in my head says I am fat and I am ugly and I have no business making a video and putting it on YouTube. So it doesn't really matter what you say, my mind is already made up. My mind is made up about my floppy arms and my squishy belly and my dimpled thighs that wiggle and jiggle like jelly. And while we're on the subject, what has happened to my neck? What's with the ruts in my face, freckles on my skin, legs crawling with veins? I'm a clay pot arguing with its maker, telling the one who shaped me he did it wrong. I've lost my way, forgotten who I am, who I was created to be. I'm suffering from a case of mistaken identity. Covering up instead of stepping out, letting fear rob me of my destiny, letting the world determine my worth. The world perpetuates the myth of better, the myth of more, forcing its false dream upon us. The talking box screams, "Keep up! Don't you want to be an idol? Don't you want to be a real housewife?" We're ensnared by snake oil salesmen promising us a quick fix to whatever ails. Surely you won't die. Take, eat. You'll be like God. We Photoshop and chemically peel away our imperfections. We numb, binge, purge, cut it off, and we call it courage. Courage is beating our wings against the chrysalis until we can fly. But the world says, chill, butterfly. Life ain't meant to be a struggle. You do you, bro. The world is a liar. We were knit together in our mother's womb. The maker did not drop a stitch, yet we cry, why? Why did you make me this way? Why not prettier, thinner, blonder, whiter, blacker, richer, smarter, a little more here, a little less there, a little more in my derriere? We've lost our way, forgotten who we are, who we were created to be, all of us, suffering from a case of mistaken identity. The poor and needy search for water, tongues parched with thirst. They crawl over the worn-out welcome mat, take a seat in the pew, and see white male privilege in the pulpit, while the ladies in the church basement with their felt boards and their felt hats are asking each other, does this make me look fat? Church, you've lost your way, forgotten whose you are. You are people of the way, people of the power, aliens born not to feel comfortable in this skin because this world is not your home. It's time to stop posing, stop comparing, stop rolling our eyes and pointing our fingers, managing our image, afraid to love, afraid to accept, building a moat instead of a bridge. Jesus did not come to draw a line in a frosted cake. He came to put an end to our fake. He did not come to make bad people good. He came to raise us from the dead, to silence the voices in our head. Jesus came to show us the way, to show us who we were created to be. Jesus came and lived and died to give us our identity. So let's behave like that, shall we? Let's raise our floppy arms in praise and worship like no one is watching. Let's swim in the river of grace, in our bathing suits, at the beach, in front of people. Let's wear our necks and our scars and our wrinkles proudly, a timeline of our story, a map to our souls. Let's stop listening to the talking heads and start talking to each other. Let's stop managing our image get our face out of the mirror and be about the business that matters. Show me the way. Help me be who I was created to be. Jesus, restore my identity.